Religion, the one thing that every culture across the world, no matter where you go, has at some point developed and used a religion. So, let's learn about three so we can narrow it down to learn at three different types of religions that vary from each other. Three religions that I will be speaking about that are not well known to the general public are godless paganism, which is from this book, Taoism, and the faith of eclectic paganism. These three religions are not well known. They're not in the mainstream media. They're not in the mainstream religion aspects. There's something, in my general opinion, that you can take from all these three religions that someone could like, and then you could then incorporate it into your own knowledge and forward with your own lives. Godless paganism is a non-theistic faith practice, meaning if you are a godless pagan, you do not believe in any deities, spirits, or gods. You are atheistic. Taoism is a belief in living in harmony with the Tao. The Tao is the source of everything, according to their faith, of our world. Then there's eclectic paganism, which is making your own faith or spiritual practice from blending multiple different faith practices of your choosing, whether they're open or closed practices, that's up to you, but it blends and takes it from 2 or 3 or 4 or however many you choose to make your own faith, to make your own spiritual practice as you see fit, without being limited to one. My info comes from the book Godless Paganism, which is where I got a lot of my information from, learnreligions.com, nationsonline.org, and witchgrotto.com. Now, how about we go look at the first practice that I mentioned in this speech, which is godless paganism. Godless pagans, or otherwise known as atheopagans, do not believe in the literal existence of deities or gods. They instead hold a reverence to nature and everything that involves nature and all aspects of it. Atheopagans do, in fact, practice the theistical language and theistic symbolism that are found in pagan rituals. They can also follow a neo-pagan Wheel of the Year. Now, the Wheel of the Year is a calendar circle of all the different pagan holidays that they can follow, such as Samhain, which is in fall, Yule, which is in winter, Imbolc, which is in spring, so on and so forth. There are many others. There's the major ones, and there's the minor ones. And they participate in the ritual practices of pagans who would believe in gods, deities, or spirits, or anything of that sort. They participate in those, but without having the gods or the deities or the spirits in the practice itself. Now, we've just looked at godless paganism. Now, we can go look at Taoism. Taoism is a very old religion. It has been around for 2,000 years. It is based and found in China, but is also found across the world because it is now a worldwide religion. And its most well known, is the philosopher Lao Tzu. Taoism beliefs are rooted in the changing patterns that are found in the natural world, which is what we live in, everything that involves in nature and us ourselves. The practices of Taoism are based in the harmonious alignment of the changings of the elemental patterns of fire, earth, wind, and air and nature itself. And Taoism is also known for having developed the divinational practice of feng shui. It's a very old practice of divining with the spirits of the eternal world. Now, after just exploring Taoism, let's look at the final faith practice that is little talked about of this speech, which is eclectic paganism. Something to know about eclectic pagans is that not every eclectic pagan is the same. Eclectics pull their faiths and their beliefs from many different cultural belief systems to make their own according to how they see fit. They don't limit themselves to one belief system to then only have one belief system. They blend it. They mix and match and choose and pick as they want. Now let's summarize what we have just reviewed. Godless paganism encompasses non-theistic people, atheists who still practice the pagan rituals and whatnot. Taoism looks for balance through the natural world and finding harmony within it, with its spiritual practices and faiths. And eclectic paganism blends multiple different religions together based off the person, and then the person chooses what they want to practice and what they don't want to practice because they are able to pick and choose what they like and what they don't like. Now, for my last statement to the audience, I encourage you all to not be afraid to learn or maybe even incorporate new things from different faith practices, maybe from the ones I've mentioned or maybe ones I have not mentioned. Because of the simple fact that it may differ from your own, this should not be a reason to explore other ones, to learn and to become closer with other people. Thank you. Have a good day.